With all of the cool cameras that are out right now that can shoot excellent video, 4K out of your phone, 4K from all the various interchangeable lens cameras that exist, there are still a group of people that want simplicity. They want that vintage look. They want that vintage feel. I found a camcorder on Amazon that is sub $100, and it even has 4K, and it has zooming capabilities. Or does it? I'm going to show you what it can do and what you can expect right now. Alright, so we're taking a look at the Zyde 4K Ultra HD camcorder. So here in the front, you see here you have 64 megapixels. That is for the still images. We'll take a look at that as well. And if you look at these indications here, that's the 4K it tells you about. It has a touch panel on it, so that's the screen inside we'll take a look at in a minute. And it also has 18 times zoom, which again, you got to be a little careful there. I'll go more into that. But let's just open this up real quick. When you open it up, it powers on. Okay. And inside here, you have your power button. You have a mode button, a menu button, up and down for navigating the menus. And we'll also show you what happens when you quickly tap that power button. All right, so we're in the guest bathroom. As you can see, it's totally dark. And I just hit the infrared button. As you can see in the dark. So be aware that you can twist the screen all the way around for a selfie mode. In the back here, you'll have a mic input and you have USB. So this is how you charge it. It comes with a charge. You plug it into USB, external microphone. I'll give you some samples of how that sounds in a bit. And of course your record button in the back. On this side you have the strap for your hand, which is adjustable. It does come with a lens cover that is attached to the strap. And you can see here you got the infrared lights for helping you to shoot in the dark. You see here it has the 18 times power zoom. This lens does not move in and out inside. Some camcorders, there's multiple lenses in there. They move closer or further depending on if you're zooming in or zooming out on something. This one doesn't do that. It enhances the image digitally. So when that happens, you're going to lose image quality. Even to the top, you do have a cold shoe adapter on the top. And you do have your zoom rocker for zooming in and out right here. And a photo button that you can press to take photos. One thing to note about the sound. Yes, there's a mic input there like I mentioned earlier. But when I plug a mic in there, it does not sound good. So it really doesn't matter what type of mic I used. You know, I had something like this. I have the DJI mics. I plugged that in there. I tried just using a standard on-camera mic and plugging that in. And when you plug the on-camera mic in there, the little shotgun mic, there really is hardly any sound whatsoever. The audio going, but right now I just unplugged it, so this should be the audio coming from the camera directly. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. I honestly don't know if it's even recording from the DJI. It's very hard for me to tell. I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna unplug it now. Let me see if it changes. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. No DJI, just unplugged it. Check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, this is 4K. And you see how wavy I look in 4K? And this is what 4K does. And here's full HD. See? And the wind noise was extremely bad this day, so that's really hard on any internal camera mic. But here's another 4K sample. You can see how wavy it is. Here's full HD again, and it does a little bit better. And obviously I had the camera with the screen flipped toward me so I could kind of go into selfie mode. Here's another test where I was just panning the buildings in 4K. And this actually didn't come out as bad as I thought it would. It actually maintained the lines on the buildings fairly well. It's a little wavy, but not as wavy as I thought. So if you have a very steady hand, you can make it work, maybe. And the rest of this is just random shots from around that area, so you can see the image quality of the camera a little further. Stability. Right now it's on. Anti-shake is off. And one of the surprising things here for me is the pictures don't look all that bad. Now let's take a look at the camera again and also move on to the menu systems. And the bottom here is where you have a tripod mount. And in here, this is where you put your batteries. And they come out like that. And they're this size. And it comes with 2 of these, which will hold a charge for roughly an hour and a half, a little less. And also in here is where you would put your memory card, and it uses micro SD, so little tiny ones. It also comes with one of those as well. And I'll just show you what it came with. So it comes with the charger, the cable. Also comes with the remote control for controlling the camera. Like I said, it comes with an SD card, which is 32 gigabytes. So you have that too. And a lens cleaning cloth and a manual as well. And also a little carrying case that it fits into nice and snug. So you get that too. So now I'm going to try to dive in and show you some of the menu options. And you can access the menu by clicking on the menu screen here. Or you can use the menu button that I showed you earlier on the side, and it takes you in there. Now, I'm going to scroll through, and then I'll briefly stop on some of these options to show you what they do. The mode set, if you click on that, you can leave it in auto mode, and then it has a variety of other modes. You can see it there, how it says night, portrait, landscape, backlight, sport, party, beach, and high sensitivity mode, I guess for like extremely low light situations maybe. And if you want to back out of this menu, what's kind of annoying to me, I want to just go back up one level to the menu. But if I hit this button, it takes me out to the camera again. So then I got to click back in to get back to it, which is just frustrating. It's just not programmed properly. This one is camera. I'm clicking here. This allows you to select the resolution for the pictures. You got beauty face. The next option is movie size. So you can select 4K, HD. You have different options in there that you can use. You have your video settings, normal, motion detection, time-lapse recording, time-lapse photo, and slow motion. You can also move up and down using the up and down on here too. So you can use that. You can use up and down, and then this will be your left and right. So this is time-lapse settings. So this is where you would enable the time-lapse mode for video, and then in here you can tweak the settings of it. You have shooting. This is for pictures. Just gives you the options of shooting single or continuous. You have a self timer. You have your EV compensation that you can do. You have your white balance settings that you can go into. And then the quality is for the pictures. So this quality setting is for pictures. You go in there, you got super fine, fine, and normal. And then you have your sharpness settings, which is for your video. You have different effects in there too. You know, that's where you set sepia, black and white, and all that other stuff. It's in there. There's quite a few. I'm not going to go through all of them. Your ISO settings, that's the sensitivity of the sensor. You got anti-shake, face detect, and smile capture is what you have. And there is another menu as well. You might be wondering, well, how do I set the date and time? You know, where's that type of stuff? Well, I'll show you. You would access that by going, instead of going to menu, go to mode. When you go to mode, it's first going to switch you to the playback mode. If you hit mode again, it takes you to a different setup screen. And here's where you set your language, your dates, your time, things like that. So you can set the camera to turn off after a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, things like that. You have the beep settings, very important, because if you don't have this disabled, this is what you get, which is extremely, extremely, extremely annoying. So make sure you go in there and turn that off. It's pretty loud. 50 to 60 megahertz. You can set that. That's for, you know, depending on where you live. I'm in the USA, so I set mine to 60 hertz. It has TV out settings, which are kind of similar. It's got PAL and the NTSC for the United States and wherever else. So that's where you would set that. Now, oddly enough, when you hit the back button in this setup, it actually works and takes you back to the previous screen where the other one doesn't. So it's a little easier to navigate here. This is where you format your card. This restores you back to factory settings. And that's it. And that's pretty much my review and demonstration of the camcorder. This camcorder to me is something you might hand to a child because you don't want to give them something too expensive that they're going to break. Or if you want that old vintage camcorder look to your footage, maybe you could try something like this. Now, if you're interested in a camcorder that shoots real 4K, it has excellent optical stabilization and it has an optical zoom. So when you zoom in, it's actually very, very clear. Then you might want to check out the video right above. And be aware that if you're interested in pricing on the Zyde camcorder, you can click on the link below in the description. Of course, it is an affiliate link, so I will get a small commission if you do choose to buy. Costs you nothing extra, but it helps me put some money in my pocket, and I thank you.